Should men and women be 50-50? Women are gold diggers, whatever it is. And somebody in the comments was basically saying, is a woman marrying a rich man she doesn't really love any different from prostitution? And before you answer, no. Before you answer, I already know it's just different standards. Look, these people are trying to create different standards, so we don't even have to go to your answer.
No, it's good though. That's a good thing. Okay, first and foremost, because I know the viewers are going to be like, well, is it wrong for me to want stability? And then the guys are like, is it wrong for me to want that? Like,
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with men wanting to have more income and women also wanting the same. But the issue is when that becomes the sole motivator as to why you get into a relationship with somebody, big problem, honey. You cannot come to my nail salon if you do that one. You're idolizing money and stability and comfort more than the creator now and the comforter, right? So the Bible says the root of all evil, like the love of money is the root of all evil. So you can't love something more than either a human being or God, right? But people do that. They're like, okay, I'll stick with somebody. I'll get with somebody, even though I wouldn't ever, based off of the zeros in their bank account. That in itself is obviously wrong. Now, could you say that that's prostitution? I would say spiritually, it's committing like an adultery, right? Because God says, love people from their heart. You're not committing prostitution against your worldly husband. You're actually going against your spiritual husband, which is God, when he goes, love everybody, be peaceful with them, and think of yourself lowly and think of other people. Don't just think about your stuff. We're literally going against God. What people don't understand is they're committing crime against God every time they go against his standards and place their standards above his standards. That's so dangerous. What's crazy is people don't notice that. People are numb to the fact that they're sinning like this. Like the sin isn't I messed up and I'm sleeping around and I'm being a gold digger. The sin is I don't even think my Father in heaven who created money will provide for me. So I have to use my own standard to weasel my way in cunningly and subtly and manipulate because I don't have faith in him. The bigger sin is I don't have faith in my Father who will provide for me, who literally created the whole universe, knows the hairs on my head, knows my past, present, and future, knows exactly what kind of peace I need, knows whatever. And I don't want to go to him. I'd rather lean on a human being or lean on my own thoughts. And that's why the Bible says in Proverbs, a foolish person trusts his heart. And women too, if you trust yourself, you're foolish. That's what's going to lead you to sadness, misery, and even hell. So the bigger crime is not, is it prostitution? Like the bigger crime is, why don't I actually trust my Father to provide for me with a man who's ready for me, who will provide for me as well? And why is it that I don't even feel that when I do that I think it's normal to just do those things? I don't care about God. And again, it does come back to standard. Do I care about God's standard? Probably not if I'm doing manipulation and I'm doing those things. That's just how it is at the end of the day. It's just transactional at the end of the day.
But how did it become transactional? Where do you think transaction comes from? Because
the whole world.
Yes. So that's what I was kind of saying. Like, you loved money because you didn't have any. Yeah. Right?
No. But transaction, okay, the reason why we're so transactional is because when we're born, Jeremy, think about it. Everything is you put in and then you reap that, right? So if I'm in school, in kindergarten, they're already you get a gold star for being a good boy. Like everything is a transaction. If I want to drive my car and it's a gas vehicle, I have to pump gas into it to then move the car. Every single thing is transaction. Oh, if I want to have my toys, I got to be nice to my parents. I got to listen. Everything is literally transaction.
So are you saying we should just give out participation trophies? Then you're going to have more errands in this world.
Anything but that.
That's crazy. It's not what I'm saying, you big dum-dum.
Okay, then explain, brainiac.
I explained. I'm saying, of course, we're transactional. But at the end of the day, that's why God has standards that we have to dig into. How do we be less transactional? By thinking about God, who literally gave everything to us, who wasn't transactional, who was relational, who said, you don't deserve this. You don't, but I'm going to give you a participant. What is it? A participation trophy, which is the gospel of Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago and died on the cross, right? So yeah, it is by grace. I'm not saying we should go and just be nice to everybody and give everybody everything. There is capitalism. It has its place. There's competition, things like that. We've seen even through history, communism doesn't work. It's great on paper, but it doesn't actually, kills motivation. It traps people. But deeper than that, the foundation that I'm trying to get to, the root of it is we sat there and we just naturally in this world thought we have to do better and try harder. And so that's why it's so hard to not be selfish. It's ingrained in us to be selfish and stubborn and want what we want and not really share. And that's why kids get rewards when it's like, wow, they're so humble. It's like, what the hell? We're supposed to be humble. No. We got to reward people for being humble. That's why when you parents out there who are watching this, you don't have to teach your kid how to lie. You actually have to teach them how to tell the truth. You have to teach them to do good. You have to teach them to share, because they're naturally like, no, I don't want to do any of that. They'll lie, they'll scheme, they'll manipulate, they'll do it all. And no one taught them. And you're oblivious if you think, I'm sorry to say, I say this with love, well, the world made them like that. No, it didn't. Like, they're literally born like that. Kids already know. Baby Isaiah, born in church, he's around church kids, is sitting there like lying and throwing rocks at people, punched a kid in the face. Who the hell taught him? Because somebody kept calling him Peter and not Isaiah to punch a kid in the face. Like, no one taught him that. But he sat there and was like, I don't like you. Boom, and just decked the kid and got suspended.